I don't know about you, but when I hear The Weeknd's After Hours album, it instantly transports me back to Halloween Horror Nights 31 when The Weeknd was basically taking over the entire park. He was in the queue lines, he had his own house, his music was everywhere. And now there's rumors on the street that The Weeknd could be returning for Halloween Horror Nights 33. So, let's talk about it. Welcome to the Horror Fiends, your number one destination for everything horror. Today we're going to be discussing Halloween Horror Nights 2024's rumor that The Weeknd is returning. We're going to break down exactly what this rumor entails and how it can be done inside of the park this year. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So the newest Halloween Horror Nights 2024 rumor is that The Weeknd is going to be making a return. Now, it is not in the sense of a house. This return of The Weeknd might be inside of a scare zone, as that is what the rumor is stating. So, would you like to see The Weeknd back at Halloween Horror Nights? I think I would. Whenever I hear The Weeknd After Hours, those songs, In My Eyes, Heartless, Blinding Lights, it all brings me back to Halloween Horror Nights 31. It's impossible not to think that whenever I hear those songs now. So I'll be all for The Weeknd coming back. I don't know if it would be in the After Hours sense, or maybe the Dawn FM, some other kind of music, not straight just the after hours stuff. So if The Weeknd does have its own scare zone or provides the music for a scare zone, what exactly could that look like? Let's talk about that. Now back in HHN 2019 or Halloween Horror Nights 29, there was another music artist scare zone, and that was Rob Zombie Hellbilly Deluxe, I believe it was called. Essentially, this scare zone brought to life Rob Zombie's creations through his songs, Living Dead Girl, Dragula. All of that was brought into a scare zone with imagery. For example, we had the Dragula there. We had these dancers on top of things that shot fire, and we had the Living Dead Girl with Rob Zombie next to her. This was all stuff inside of the songs, inside of their music videos that was brought into the streets. I believe it was San Francisco. So could this, if this rumor is true, could this rumor, or The Weeknd, have that similar vibe? Could it come to a scare zone and create the imagery from the music videos, almost like what the After Hours Nightmare House did inside of HHN 31? Now, this is why I wouldn't think maybe they're bringing After Hours if this rumor is true, because they already created that inside of a house for 31. I don't think they'd put the same exact stuff into a scare zone for 33. That's just my personal opinion. That might not be what they're doing. But that's just what I would think from a different standpoint. Maybe they're going to bring a different album into there. Maybe the Dawn FM album. Maybe something even before that, before After Hours. Something that still has the same vibes that was easy enough to portray into a horror atmosphere. And it seems like this is the way of HHN moving forward with these artists. They wanted to do, obviously, Billie Eilish back in the day before, the pandemic happened. And then obviously they did Rob Zombie before that. Now the Billie Eilish thing was scrapped, and then we ended up getting The Weeknd later. But it seems like they might maybe be liking what The Weeknd did for the park, and they're gonna bring it into a scare zone. Possibly. Again, these are just rumors. We're still in speculation season. We're still decoding symbols on a speculation map. We don't have any announcements right now. It is still March. It's getting close to the end of March when I'm recording this. So, we could have announcements soon, just basically like single night ticket or the dates of the event. Don't know actually about like houses or scare zones, but now we just have rumors to go off of. For example, we have Nightmare on Elm Street as a rumor, we have Ghostbusters as a rumor, now we have The Weeknd scare zone or music in a scare zone rumor. Now if The Weeknd doesn't have its own scare zone and just provides the music for it, what could the scare zone possibly look like that contains that music? Well, again, that depends on what album of The Weeknd you're going to portray. If you're doing After Hours, you could do something with a similar vibe, maybe some like Vanity Ball kind of stuff. If you remember from HHN 29, the Vanity Ball scare zone, where it was like grotesque, almost like a Met Gala, where there was like a catwalk and fashion made out of body parts. Crazy stuff. But I feel like The Weeknd After Hours could fit a zone like that, if that is the route they might go down. If we go any further, I'm not too sure if we do Starboy, if we do Dawn FM, if we do anything like that. I feel like we'd have to change the scare zones a little bit up for those ones. But that is the newest rumor on the block, that The Weeknd might return for Halloween Horror Nights inside of a specific scare zone, no house. What do you think about this rumor, with this speculation? Do you want to see The Weeknd return to Halloween Horror Nights like it did in 31? Let us know down in the comments. We kind of just have to go off of basic rumors for HHN at this point until official announcements are in there. Again, nothing is confirmed until Universal announces it themselves. But besides that, we will see you in the fog, and we will see you in the morgue.